The mysteries of the ocean are vast and complex, teeming with varieties of sea life. The Earth's ocean has about 343 million trillion gallons of water in it. Life under the surface vary from bus-sized whales to coin-sized snails. Communities around the globe rely on the ocean for food and medicine. The ocean even plays a critical role in removing carbon from the atmosphere and providing oxygen. One small shelled gastropod called the murex snail lives in shallows among the rocks and corals and are harvested for their mucus. This mucus from the hypobranchial gland is the ingredient that makes up purple dye for clothing. In ancient times, the dye was extracted by boiling the gastropod in lead vats to make Tyrian purple. This process was arduous and time-consuming, thus very expensive and often only worn by royalty. As such, the color purple became synonymous with sovereignty. Even with the vastness of the ocean, it comes down to the mucus of a small 6-inch snail that bears witness to the status of aristocracy by a single color. It was even considered in Roman times that snail mucus was more valuable than gold. Yet, synthetic dye was only discovered in 1856 by a young chemist named William Henry Perkin while experimenting on a malaria treatment with bark from a cinchona tree. He accidentally created a purple gunk. Purple robes have been used for sovereignty for centuries, and on one historic moment, this one purple garment played a pivotal role in dividing the world from gallantry to cowardice. The Roman soldiers who tortured Jesus during his crucifixion would have been well aware of the imperial symbolism behind the color purple. As crucifixions generally were reserved for criminals and murderers, the Romans saw it fitting to inflict as much harm as possible on Jesus. This was only heightened by the crowd's screams to free Barabbas. The soldiers led Jesus away into the palace and called together the whole company of soldiers. They put a purple robe on him, then twisted together a crown of thorns and set it on him. And they began to call out to him, "Hail, King of the Jews!" Again and again they struck him on the head with a staff and spat on him. Falling on their knees, they paid homage to him. And when they had mocked him, they took off the purple robe and put his own clothes on him. Then they led him out to crucify him. Yet before Jesus took his last breath, he prayed, "Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do." In the dark moments of life, there is only one light that transforms over evil. Not to worry, Sunday is coming.